everybody, and welcome back to Mystical Skies. Today we will be looking at the quest book a bit more. If you remember last episode, I actually went to the Nether and it was absolutely awful. I did encounter something I'd never encountered before, and it scared the living daylights out of me, but unfortunately it didn't really pick up very well on my audio. So what I might do at some point during this episode is go back and just turn the volume up and let you experience what I experienced. It was absolutely a nightmare. So today we're looking back on the quest book. No, not the Akashic Tome. The quest book. No, not the Akashic Tome. The quest book. There we go. So we went to the Nether. We got the heat block, which we used with a flint and steel to get a warm core, and we got the Nether crystals. So yeah, we visited. We actually get a reward. We actually get this little thing, which is quite funny actually. I'm going to pop it right there. There we are, visited the Nether. Lovely. And also, timestamp. Right, anyway. Yes, going back to the quest book. I'm going to just collect these crates. Oh God, sounds great. And then we can start working on this row. We've completed the first row here, which is fantastic. So now we're going to be working on this row. But first, do you remember these light collectors that we put down? And I said that it will eventually glow, and then what you do, just break them with a pickaxe, and you get the light collector back, and you also get some imprisoned light, which I think we're going to need delving into the next row of the quest book. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these back down, and I'm going to put these away, which I don't want to attempt to open at the moment. Hello, Mr. Peafowl, you're still there making noises. So, cosmetic crate, a spooky crafting table. Okay. So, right, okay, not a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in here with the other crafting stuff. So there we are. So the next part of the quest book is, so we've got the warm core, Nether Brick. Now I didn't see a Nether fortress or anything like that to get some Nether Brick, but if you put iron next to a warm core and a shard of the sacred land, you'll get some Nether bricks. So I'm pretty sure I used up all my iron, didn't I? So I'm gonna have to, right, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to cut, because you know how to get iron, so I'm going to cut here. I'm going to get some iron, and then I'll come back once I've got the iron ready to make the rest of it. So see you in a sec. Guys, so I've got the iron now, so I'm going to pop down the warm core. I'm going to pop the shard of the sacred land and then the block of iron. Now this should turn into Nether brick. Hopefully. I did have to make some more of the rock cores to make the iron, but that's not a problem. That's only stone and one ingot of the one heavy ingot, so it's not too bad. As you progress, the cores will get that you get will become a little bit harder to obtain, but at the same time the items that you get from it will be, well, equally as good, should we say. So there we go, there we got our Nether brick. So that completes, I need to stop left clicking, that completes our Nether brick. And we got our netherrack, which is fab. Block of quartz. Now, I'm pretty sure I actually mined some quartz in the nether. Did I pop it in the nether chest? There we go. So all I'm going to do, basically just to save myself a shard, there we go. So I'll pop them in there. There we are. So that was the quartz. Saves myself using one of the shards then. If you can easily get it other ways, it's best to get it that way. So there's the nether quartz. Magma. Now, all you need to do with this one is either a nether rack, nether brick, or a magma block. And we've got, put that away, some nether rack. And I think it was the shard of the morning star. So again, just over here, get one of the shards. Oh, make sure that is morning star. No, that's living world. Get the right one. There we go. There we are. So again, right click that on, and then just hold down right click as you normally would, and it will get it through it. Shouldn't take too long. To say, that peahen, that peafowl even, is really making some noise today. There we go. And there's our magma block. So there we go. So the next one is a block of emerald. Now, if you can see, you've got a block of emerald here and a block of emerald here. Now I can either use a warm core or a sentient core. To make the sentient core is quite difficult. So is it easier? You decide whether it's easier using a warm core or a sentient core to actually get a block of emerald. But the problem is, to get a block of emerald, I need a block of diamond. I haven't got a block of diamond. And to get them, you need a sentient core. So we're going to have to come back to that one. TNT. You can either, if you've got the resources, make it like that, or just get some terracotta, which is basically melted clay. That's all, it's melted clay even, shall I say. And I'm pretty sure, or did I use it all? I might have used it all. Clay. I got 3 bits there. Where did all my clay go? There. That's where all my clay went. So, all I need to do is just smelt this clay. That will get me terracotta, and then all I need to use is a shard of the soil of fire. There we go. Terracotta. What I might do as well is at some point off camera is I'll just gain all my resources, get a decent amount of my resources, because there's no point me going through all this all the time. You've already seen it, obviously getting the iron and the coal and things like that, but I'm talking about the essences and things like that. I'll do that off camera, so I've got a good amount of them, so I don't have to bore you all with the process over and over and over again. So this is for the TNT block. Now I'm not quite sure why we'd want TNT on a sky block, because yeah, quite dangerous. But anyway, there's the TNT. Now glowstone. I don't think I got any glowstone from the nether. Did I get any glowstone from the nether? No, I didn't. But that's not a problem, because it will show you how to make it. So again, just 4 glowstone dust, simple as. This one, you need either a block of gold or glowstone. Now we have a block of gold, and we need a shard of the shining dawn. So let's have a look. Pop that down there. Shard of the Shining Dawn. I'll pop that back on there, but there we are. So again, this is what we do. Now, it's up to you guys. I can either go through the whole of the book showing you what to do for every single one, or it might actually be an idea for me just to show you how to make the cores. You can see from the first ones that I've done how easy it is to do this. Now, the problem I have here, if I break that, it's going to turn into dust. So I wonder, it might not work, but let's just give it a go. The obsidian displacer. Oh, no. It didn't work. I just pushed the wrong button. So I'm going to have to do that again. That was such a noob thing to do. Glass and ice now, see, it wouldn't have worked anyway. So I'm just going to do this again. But it didn't take too long, did it? It was pretty quick. But yeah, so what I might do off camera, what I might do now actually, if I can, because I know some of the materials you need to make the cores you gather from doing this, what I'm doing now. So what I might do is just quickly show you how to do it. So put that there we go, glowstone. So that's the glowstone one. There we are. And again, I'm not going to be able to do the sea lantern because you need snow. And the way I have found getting the snow is, if I go to my JEI, if I put ice, and where is it? Let's have a look. What am I looking for? Is it ice staff? No, oh, stad. Sacrifice. No. There is a way of getting a staff. I think it's a staff. Staff of travelling. Let's have a look. Let's click on this and click recipe. Oh no. Click R for it will bring up the recipe. To make snow, need the water around a pure daisy. Freezer recipes. Right, so how do I make snowballs? Mana infusions, yeah. Snow golem. No, you can't make a snow golem. This is what I wanted. It was right in front of me. Frostbringer. So all I need is ice, iron, coal and redstone. I've got all that stuff, or can easily get that stuff. Now, I've only got 2 glass, so I'm going to have to make some more glass. Now, can we remember what the recipe is? It's stone dust block, so I don't know if I've got enough dust, so this is what I mean. I might have to do off camera just to make some more of these materials, because it's quite tricky otherwise. So what I'm going to do is get my obsidian displacer, pop that out of the way for a moment. Oh, I might as well open the food crate while I'm here. Cream cookies, lovely, just what I wanted. There we go, there's the light collectors. You see, they've now turned bright yellow, so they're ready to harvest again. So it might be an idea, because later on in the Hearthwell mod you will be using a lot of these, so it might be an idea when you can just to make a few more just to have about. So there we go. So it is just about to come night time, but hopefully we'll have enough time to get the sun. Oh no! Don't do this to me! Is it because of that? Or is it because of the lava? Let's move these. Oh, there we go. But that just, see how that just... No, what did I do that for? I need ice. What did I do that for, silly woman? So I'm just going to take them off because I don't know if that's affecting. Because obviously when you've got ice and you put a torch next to it, it then melts it. Hello, Mr. Deer. Baby deer. There we go. Ice. That's what we wanted. So we want 4 of these. So that's 1. Just having a look around. Mr. Peahen's still around. Oh, it looks like Mr. Fowl. He's gone. So no more screeching. That's a good sign. There we go. That's 2. But we'll say hello to Mr. Deer. Hello, Mr. Deer. You look funny. Are you a baby? Are you gonna grow up? God, I sound like a proper mother there. Well, it's about time you grow up. Right, so we're on my last one. Then I need iron, coal and redstone. And I will show you what I mean. So, pop that away. And I'm going to pop these in here as well for now because we're not going to need them. And I don't know if that's what was affecting. I'm just going to push F7. Oh, there's a little bit. So I'm going to pop that right there. There we are. So the last thing we want is things spawning. So, we've got our ice. We can get that little bit of redstone. We need a block of iron and a block of coal. And if we just click on that, and then we've got Frostbringer. Now, this is brilliant because all you need to do is right click. And then what you do, Paxel, because it's also a shovel. And it's now broken. But, so we'll just, do I mend it? Well, I'm going to need it, aren't I? So I was just debating whether to mend it or do I actually make a better Paxel. But for now, that's what we're going to do. So just get this last one. There we are. Then pop that. And there's your snow. So it's pretty simple. But again, sea lanterns. When you break it, you need these. But another thing you can do with your obsidian displacer is if I go onto it and click R, that brings that. But if I click U, I can make an empowered displacer. Now this will pop anything out. It's basically silk touch, but to get that I need a soul steel ingot and a diamond. So I'm nowhere near doing that. So what I might have to do, I will pop these away because I don't need them, and that is do this somewhere like here. Get back. And what was it I needed again? It was the root of life, right? Okay, I've got the root of life, and I'm going to pop this here, and I'm going to leave this here. Because obviously if I break the block, it's only going to give me a couple of shards. Now that's not enough to make a full block. Sorry guys, I actually crashed there, so I had to redo quite a lot. But you see what I mean here. I've got back to this stage where I've got the sea lantern, but if I was to break this now, I'd only get a few shards, and that's not enough to actually make a sea lantern. So I was thinking that to actually do these, it's getting a bit tedious, you watching me do all these over and over again. So if I can, I will make the cores at the top so you can see what it takes to actually make the core. Now, for the next row here, you need an anima core. Now, it's obtained by growing an inert seed and you must stay near it. Now, if I go inert seed, there we go. So it's made by azul ingots, mysterious dust and mutation paste. So if I pop, if I pop that, where is it? Inert seed, pop it on my cheat sheet over here. Boom. I've got mutation paste, mysterious dust, azul block. That's what I needed. So azul block into azul ingots into azul nuggets. So because I can't access my cheat sheet because of the crafting table, but there we go. So that makes 4 inert seeds. Do I want to make some more? I'll just make 2 more. There we go. Pop them in there. So with these, it's quite funny actually. You pop them on the ground like this, and you have to literally stay literally a block or 2 away from them. If I was to go over there, they'd stop growing. So you have to stay near them, and as you can see, they're starting to grow already. But a really funny thing happens once they've actually been grown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these. I'm not going to make all this. I'm going to do this off camera because I'm sure you know what to do from now on. You click the recipe, find out how to make it, like what shard you need, and you get whatever. It's the same for every single one. A meat block, you need you know, you're not silly. Compressed wool gets you a block of skin hide, which in turn gets you a meat block. A plume, a compressed wool again, it gets you a plume block. Slime block is simply an ink block, which you will get down here by using a block of coal. So that's how you get them ones, and it's literally the same for every single one of them. I'm not going to bore you by going through every single one of them. So what I'm going to do is basically just show you how to make these if I can, because I might need to use some of the materials here. I will show you how to make these blocks, and then I'll do this off camera. The stabilizers I will have a look at doing off camera as well, but do I do the stabilizers off camera? I'll get the materials for it off camera, so it's a lot easier, so I don't have to bore you with making of them, because again you need soul steel, which you get further on down here somewhere. Soul steel, where are you? Soul steel, do you get further on down? Oh, see how they're growing? They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Soul steel. Let's have a look at soul steel. Soul steel block, which is soul steel ingots, which you get by, there we go. So that's how you make raw soul steel. So I need a metal diamond, which again is here under the sentient core. So I'm not going to go through all that, boring you. I'll just make the cores, show you how to make the cores, and then this is nearly done. You'll tell when it's done when an animation actually happens, hence why it's called an anima core. So any second now. There we go. It's got eyes. Bit creepy, but that's literally how you make those cores. Now, to make the verdant cores, you need seeds, turf block, which is simply shard of the pure giver with dirt around it to make a turf block, Now we know how to make dirt if we haven't got any, or we've got one. So we know how to make a dirt block, which is these, whether we've got any. There we go, simple as. And then pop over here to get the shard of the pure giver. There we are. And then we make 8 turf blocks. There we are. So we'll pop them back in there. So the other thing was seeds. Again, seeds, all you need is wheat. That's all you need. And we have, did we have wheat? Yes, we've got wheat. So I'm going to take a bit of that. Again, these were made using the nature essence. Remember, we put them into a let's have a look. There we go. We put them along the top, and it got us 12 wheat. So there we are. So it was and what else was it? So an imprisoned light. So if I type in verdant, there we are. I'm going to put it over onto my cheat sheet, even though you can't see it. So there we are. So that's 4 verdant cores. Okay. And then the next one is a sentient core. Now, we've got glowstone. We haven't got lapis. So the way to get lapis is with a verdant core and some prismarine. Now, prismarine we get here is with ice. See what I mean? So I'm going to need some of that to get a sentient core, and I think the same. Oh no, so a metal core is just gold with stone around it. So that one was pretty easy. So we've got a gold, and I've got some stone. Oops, and then pop that around like that, and it's got me a metal core. It's only got me one, but that's not a problem. That's all I need for now. So that's got that one. So that's the only one I've not been able to make, the sentient core. But as you see, it's just lapis, an azul ingot, and some glowstone. So I'm literally going to work through these. So the next time I come back, it will be done. Let's just gather. So we've got the light collector and the imprisoned light. There we go. Let's just quickly open these crates because I'm nearly at the end of the episode here. And as I promised, I am going to take you back into the Nether, and then I am going to show you what an awful, 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 horrible place it is. So this might take a while, so I'll be back in a second, guys. So here we are, guys, back in the Nether. Now I'm trying to listen as well as talk to see if you can hear that awful sound I heard. It was over here. I mean, I can hear the zombie pigmen at the moment. Can you hear that? Let's turn the sound up a little bit. Oh, it's on volume maximum. Okay, if you listen really carefully. Can you hear that? That was literally, I was mining away and I heard that behind me. And it's, if I, you see the eyes? I'm not going to look directly at them. But see those eyes? I don't know what the creatures are called. Because every time you look at them, they blow up and disappear. Now that is what I dealt with last time. As I say, I was mining away and then I heard that. Hopefully that picked up on the audio, but if not, I'll try and enhance it. But anyway, guys, I'm done for this episode. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you have any tips, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, if there's any other games you want me to play or any Minecraft games you want me to play, again, let me know and I'll get back to you. in the comments as soon as I can. But anyway, thanks guys. Bye.